Hi, Joe. It's a pleasure to finally get to interview you.
It's been my pleasure, believe me. I'm looking forward to it.
That's great. Can you tell us a little bit about, you grew up, you said in
Grew up in Little Italy, yes. Listened to mostly classical music. And, of course, big band made a tremendous impression on me. And that stayed with me all my life.
Oh, that's great. Is there a particular, I know you always play You Made Me Love You. That last two times I've come, you've had that song.
It's a song that's requested. And let's face it, Harry James did it. And you cannot improve on what he did. Like Glenn Miller's In the Mood. You can't improve on that. So why change it? And people recognize it.
It's a beautiful song.
Right. As well, like Stardust, I have 10 different arrangements of Stardust. So you can do different things with that song. But when something is identifiable, like the Sistine Chapel, there are great artists after that, but you can't beat an original.
Right, that's true.
So I don't, a lot of people, male singers like to imitate Sinatra, which is wrong.
Really?
You know, be yourself. Be yourself. And not be inspired by people like that.
Yes, like Harry Connick Jr.
Be inspired by. I'm inspired by every artist, no matter what they play. Mostly, I'm inspired by vocalists because of their phrasing. Most instrumentalists play their horns, and they're beautiful. They're technically very good. But I like to think of the words of a song, and I try to sing it. I'm not a singer, but I try to do that through my horn, so it touches people.
That's great. When did you know that you wanted to play the horn? Like, how did you decide to play that instrument? Do you play other instruments also?
No.
Okay.
Well, I've always wanted to play the horn. I just never had the opportunity until one day I did have the opportunity and took my lessons, as you should, practice every day. And I never wanted a nostalgia band. I just didn't want to imitate Artie Shaw and Tommy Dorsey, although we play a lot of their things. But I wanted to get a band that was more contemporary, the old songs, but a little more contemporary feel.
Right. So how did you get, started playing at the Edison Ballroom?
Well, I've had a very interesting career. We were 7.5 years at the Tavern on the Green.
Oh, okay. It's a great place.
Played there. We played from the Millennium on, which was a great night. And I saw that the Tavern on the Green was going to come to an end, which it finally did, as a matter of fact. So I finally got to the Rainbow Room.
Oh,
and we were there for 5.5 years.
That was a beautiful room.
Beautiful room. And I realized they were having trouble with the lease, with the Ciprianis. And in February, I said, something's going to happen. So I got to talking to the Edison Ballroom, which was really new, in a sense. And they said, well, Joe, when can you start? And I said, how about June, the end of June? Now, this was in February. I didn't know when they were going to close. I took a chance. June 21st, they closed.
Oh, wow.
So
are you
next
psychic?
Week, no. Lucky. Lucky. And we went from the Rainbow Room to the Edison Ballroom.
That's great.
And this, to me, I think this is even better than the Rainbow Room.
The food is so fantastic.
The food is terrific. The people are absolutely great.
Really nice.
And the Rainbow Room has a wonderful view. But in all the years we played there, other than sometimes in the summertime, you could never see because rain, snow. You couldn't see the view. So
is there something with rain and snow and you?
Right.
The rain follows you? I don't know.
Well, when you play as much as we do, believe me, there's not too many days that are clear.
Really?
I'm very fortunate in one respect. We play a lot of outdoor gigs.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're not playing outdoors today.
No, but I'll tell you one thing. We're very fortunate. In all the years we've played outdoor concerts.
It never rained?
It never rained.
Tavern on the Green, you played inside, right?
No.
Or outside?
We played outside and inside.
Okay.
But we played outdoor concerts.
Yes. It never rained.
My guys can attest to this. We were playing on Wall Street somewhere down by the pier. I forget what it was, and it was pouring at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
And we took a chance. We got down there. We played. The sun came out. We packed up, and it started to rain as we packed up. My guys remember that. And this one year, we played in Astoria Park every 4th of July.
Oh.
And it was pouring in the morning, and the guy says, who's playing? He says, Joe Battaglia. He says, it never rains when he plays. So you see, there's two sides of the coin.
That's great. So
We've never been rained out.
That's good.
In 15 years, never been rained out. That's amazing.
Now, with the snowstorm last week, when we were trying
were
to come
here.
to that, right? Did you have a problem getting home?
I stayed at a hotel.
Okay.
I live in Chappaqua, and the
Oh,
roads, there's no lights, and you can't see where you're going. You can't tell if it's black ice or. So we stayed at the hotel.
That makes sense.
And the next day was more convenient to get home.
That's great. Did you stay at the Edison Hotel?
No, we stayed at another hotel on 49th Street. I think it's owned by these people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they put us up. They're very gracious people.
Yes.
Very gracious.
That's great. Okay, so is there tonight? Who is the woman Joan Crow singing with you tonight?
No.
No?
We have a young Israeli girl who has in my opinion, a phenomenal voice.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Karen. It's very difficult to pronounce.
Okay.
So I say Corbicero. It starts with a T and a Z. It's very difficult. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make her Italian and call her Botero because it's easy for me to remember.
Yes. What is she going to sing tonight?
Oh, she's going to sing.
You Made Me Love You?
She'll probably do that. Yeah, she'll probably do that. If I
Okay.
do that, she'll do that. She'll do World on a String. She'll do I Will Survive. She'll do many. She's very, very versatile.
Oh, that's great.
Very versatile. You'll like her.
Yes. Okay. And then you have the Spanish band playing as well.
Yes.
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 And
Dave Chamberlain. They do 20 minutes. They start at 7 o'clock. They play to 8. Then we play 40 minutes, and they play 20, 40, 20. I play the last hour from 12 to 1.
Okay, great. And can you tell people who might want to come for New Year's Eve to the Edison Ballroom? Is it going to be an extra special show then? Because this will be next week.
Well, we're going to play, of course, a little bit different music, ushering in the new year. But we'll have more than one singer.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I usually work with one singer, but we're going to have a male and a female.
Okay.
And some of the concerts that we do, I may even do it here. We start with Glenn Miller.
Oh.
And I tell the people, because a lot of people don't realize certain things about big bands, and they know a song, but they don't know the name of it.
Right.
So we'll start with Glenn Miller, and we'll play a few things. We'll go on to Tommy Dorsey, then we'll introduce the male singer, when Sinatra went with Tommy Dorsey, and Harry James, and then we'll just continue going on and on, and then we'll play for the younger people some Van Morrison things.
What about? I like Frank Sinatra things.
Oh,
New York.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, that's a wonderful song.
It's no matter where we play it, everyone seems to. We follow that with In the Mood, and it's amazing how the people get hysterical. At the Rainbow Room, there are people in gowns and tuxedos, and
Right.
they go crazy. They howl and whistle. It's just an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So, as I said, why improve on something that is so good?
Absolutely.
It's 75 or so years that he did this. And most people don't realize that Glenn Miller only had a band for 6 years.
Really?
People think he's around for 20 years. He started his band in 1938. He was killed in 1943
Oh, that's too bad.
in the air.
So
But his music has lived on. It's amazing.
that's great.
Good things will... See, 50 years from today, they'll be playing In the Mood. 50 years from today, they will not be playing any of this garbage music that I call it garbage. I respect all kinds of music, but I just don't appreciate
Right.
something like that. It's not...
So is anyone going to sing Frank Sinatra tunes today?
Yes. Oh, no, not today. We're
Not
going to play
today?
we'll play some Sinatra songs.
Okay.
We'll play many of them, maybe 8 or 10 of them.
But that's New Year's
Eve.
Eve.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So people have to come New Year's Eve. It's a romantic night on the town.
It's going to be a terrific night.
The Edison Ballroom is great, and you have a great band. It's
Thank you.
very romantic, and sadly, I'm here with my girlfriend because we don't have boyfriends right now.
Well, I can take 2 on, I mean, if you like.
That sounds like a good idea.
But the music, one thing I like about our music, it's that no matter what generation you are, it appeals. People like romance.
Absolutely.
I don't care how old you are.
Absolutely.
And when you hear things like some of the things that we play, it just makes the evening special. That's the way I look at it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.